All right, looks like we're doing a fast start here. Double Ritual, Cabal Therapy.
Sure.
We'll name Endurance. 4/4.
Ooh, Sogai Lantern and Crop Rotation in hand.
Cast in 2.
The crowd that wants to see Sticker Goblins will still get a good match. You know, everyone that was a good match.
Yeah. You're gonna have a whole Goblin fandom now.
Well,
Entomb in the yard, Shallow Grave. On the Gristlebrand.
I'll strike this here too. 13, and I'll draw 7.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Turn 1 Gristlebrand, draw 7.
7, go to 6.
Going down to 6 now.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Still the 1.
Yeah, I'm not even kidding. People keep asking me where can you get these retro sleeves, so I just have the link bookmarked now. I don't even own them myself, but people just keep asking. They're apparently super popular. And people just keep I've gotten DMs on Discord like, "Hey, where the hell can I get the?" They didn't say the hell, but where the hell can I get these retro sleeves I saw on your recent stream? And I'm like, "Here's the link. Go nuts."
Discard that.
They are really cool sleeves.
We'll cast in 2.
Yeah, Shane is triple sleeved right now. Has has an outer sleeve on the outside. If this sleeve stuff interests you, there was a whole thread on it on our Discord where people were talking about what sleeves are good to use with triple sleeving and whatnot. You go check that out. I don't triple sleeve, so I don't know. Yeah, Greg is popping off right now. Poor Buringmos just put into the yard. This is the discard a land to bolt.
Sack for.
I know there's a Borborygmos story. All right, reanimate on Borborygmos. It's on the board. Does he have enough to end the game? That's 15 damage. Shane will not get a turn here in game 1.
I'm going to keep this.
For those of you new around here, we don't collect lists at every event. We edit this down for people on YouTube. They don't see all the in-between stuff. 2 cards on the bottom for Greg. So if you're new around here, we do not collect lists at every event. We have players walking in 5 minutes before round 1 starts at the weeklies, and it would just not. And some of the players in the room I've never even seen before. Sometimes this is New York City after all. We got like tourists playing, people haven't played in a year and a half. They play one event and then they don't come back for another year and a half. There's a rotation of those, but we do collect lists, or the event organizers do, at monthly tournaments. So those are a couple, 1 or 2 a month, and for those, I make sure, to the best of my ability, to get those lists posted in our Discord server. And the links are available down below for that. So we get about a once a month update on what the channel regulars are playing, more or less. All right, so what's going on in this game? Faithless lootings have happened, discarded some stuff. Engineered Explosives X is 1. That could fight Soul Guide Lantern, which is on the table. Or is a Saga Unchained side as well? No proxies in these events. Anyone ever come specifically because of the channel? I think there have been some people that have found out about the Legacy locals from this channel, yes. Like they lived in New York City and had no idea there were Legacy events firing somehow, and now they know, and then they showed up. All right, so Wasteland on Badlands. Very nice. Good way to disrupt the Reanimator is to attack their mana. Basic Swamp follow-up.
Sure.
Yeah, we've had a few people traveling for work or visiting New York as tourists or whatever that are aware of this channel, so they make sure they stop by. I've heard of that a bit.
Pithing needle.
Ooh. Okay.
Don't name engineer explosives.
Right. Can do that. Okay.
All right. Pithy Needle naming engineered explosives will protect Soul Guide Lantern and itself. Wasn't really anything better to name. Given that engineered explosives can then be a 2-for-1. But explosives are shut off, which keeps Soul Guide Lantern live, which protects Shane quite a bit against the Reanimator stuff. Here's Urza Saga. Once again, there is a floating mana from the first.
Mana. Test life from long.
Yep.
Sorry, I have to tap green mana for that. Oh, yeah.
All right, corrected the mana tap there. It's all good. John says our play group has talked about doing a New York City trip, but it's a bit of a pipe dream since we're on the West Coast. Yeah. I mean, magic aside, I think New York is a great place to visit. At least once. A lot of culture. A lot of things to do that are really cool. Museums, shows, restaurant stuff is just like... It would take me the rest of my life to go to every good restaurant in the city, you know? And I'm sure it's that way for some other cities too, but... The diversity is a factor, making it a unique destination, I guess. And then the stream turned into a commercial about visiting New York City. All right, so Urza Saga has ticked up to 2, made a construct, now ticked up to 3, making another one. And I'm gonna search the deck again. Let's see what we find.
Wait, what's your... What did you fetch with your saga?
I didn't. I just skipped. I believe I skipped right over it. I wonder if it's mandatory. I guess we should ask a judge.
Okay.
Kevin?
All right, so apparently we accidentally skipped the searching with Urza Saga. Let's see what happens with a judge call here. This is from a competitive REL event, so this will be... Maybe Shane will get a fine here. I don't know.
So I'm in my main phase. My Urza Saga search trigger just happened. So it went to 3 lower counters. I made a construct. I put it in the graveyard. And then I made my land drop, forgetting to do the search trigger of the library. So just wondering what happens.
You completed the saga?
Yeah, I played a land.
You announced the trigger?
I announced the trigger, but then I didn't search.
Go back.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, the judge has ruled that we go back and now we search. So Urza Saga is not yet in play. And Shane will now resolve this search with Urza Saga. That was the official ruling. Volcanius, I think, making the correct point in the chat. Now that you said it, it makes perfect sense. He resolved the 3rd chapter. You cannot resolve half of a trigger, so he should be allowed to search his library. Yeah. I guess.
I'll pick up my Shadow Spirit.
All right, Shadow Spear has been selected. And it looks like Greg is in trouble here. It's a 5/5 construct getting in there. My totals on the phone have not yet been updated, but Greg is down to 14. Yeah, not popping the engineering explosives with the first search on the stack is hurting, says the Flash. Greg missed that, and all right, now Greg's scooping it up, and it looks like Greg doesn't really have a great way to beat this Soul Guy Lantern that has managed to stick around on the table. So we're going to game 3. Good match so far. 2 cards going on the bottom. Facing different directions? Oh my god. Better fix that. Oh my goodness. Did you see that, chat? They're facing different directions. Oh my god. That's horrible.
Yep.
Fetch.
Alright, a fetch here for Greg. Wallop says trying to get Legacy going at the new LGS that opened near me. There's a decent group that wants or that plays or wants to play Modern, so I'm hoping to convert some of them. Potentially. Convert some Modern people. You know, the buy-in for Sanctioned Legacy is obviously quite high. People have to be quite invested, literally, in this game and have large collections of older cards that are a bit pricey. But as we talked about on stream a few times, there are a few decks that don't have reserve list cards. Pachuca Bog. Oh my goodness, what a start. Did you see that, chat?
How many?
A few decks that don't use reserve list cards include 8-Cast, Rainbow Depths, Death and Taxes, Oops All Spells, and was there another one? I feel like Twitch Chat always reminds me of another one. Burn. Yeah, Burn. All right, Reanimate on Gristlebrand getting cast here. Surgical on Gristlebrand. Wow. Shane is putting up quite a fight here in game 3.
Should have went for the goddamn one tracks though. Ah.
I don't know if you're being sarcastic.
Should have went for the goddamn attraction.
And let me know what you think about this, Twitch chatters and YouTube commenters. You're trying to build a legacy community in your area. You're going to start with 4 people, then we get 6 people at some point. You know, then a couple of months later, you got 12. And all right, it takes forever, is the point. But what's the best way to do it? Like, is it a Facebook group of Magic players for your area? Is it a specific Discord server? What are you using to community build in your local area? I'm not talking about MTGO. I'm not talking about webcam play. I'm talking about local. I live in Denver, Colorado, and I'm trying to get Denver players out to store X on Y day for Legacy. What's the play? How are you doing it?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's my only creature left in the deck.
All right, Entomb for Atraxa, which Greg says could be my last creature in the deck. That's not good.
Oh, good. Good.
My land. It was a good one, but not doing much for me otherwise.
What else we got in there?
What, you cast Shadow Grave?
Yeah. What the fuck, man? All right.
All right, Surgical on Atraxa, and yeah. Double Surgical after a turn 1 Bajuka Bog removed a Gristlebrand, and this is not going well for Greg, stuck with an Archon of Cruelty in hand.
Yep. Go.
End of your turn. That's crop rotation.
Yep.
End step crop rotation. Are we doing it? We're doing it. Dark Depths will be found. Greg knows it and scoops it up. Shane gets it with an insane 5-card hand.